Yeah.
Oh boy.
I need to have a bathroom break during this.
Welcome to Fail Canyon. Fuck this zone.
Yeah, I think I brought up my grievances before during the Team Sonic playthrough.
And then I just blasted through the level.
And
But I think it just bears repeating that this is not a well-designed zone.
yeah, fuck rail switching.
Yeah, rail switching.
Yeah, rail switching just doesn't work in this game at all.
Yeah, sadly I have to agree with that. It
works
work.
better in SA2 than it does in Heroes, and that's a hell of an accomplishment.
The thing is,
I would say they didn't properly fix rail switching until Unleashed, where they mapped it to the shoulder buttons and you just press them and the game does the rail switch for you.
I argue they fixed it earlier. They did it perfectly fine in Shadow. Because
Shadow also has a lot less rails.
Yeah, but like.
But I forgot what I was saying. Oh no.
By the way,
the reason why rail switching is so finicky here is it doesn't actually detect if there's a rail to the direction you're going. It just shoots you, and that's why it can't lock onto the rail. So I think if it actually detected a rail, that would all be and adjusted you according to where that rail is. That would be all it needs to be fixed. But it doesn't do that. It just shoots you in a direction from the rail.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Like, okay, so before we get to one thing that I hate. Oh, speaking of which, how about rail rings that do not automatically take you to the rail and you have to move after it?
This reminds me. There's it wasn't mentioned during Final Fortress of Team Sonic because I was just listening in on the commentary, but there's a part where you have to ride a pole upward and then land on a rail. The pole doesn't land you on the rail perfectly. You have to adjust with a finicky camera to land on the rail. And while in Team Dark in super hard mode, you just have to use a fan instead. So that is a case where Team Sonic has the harder version of a section of a stage than any other team.
Yeah, but the one thing that you may notice that I usually tend to switch to certain characters and at certain points. That's because when there are level up drops, it's usually dependent on which character you're playing as. It prioritizes characters that aren't the ones you're in control of. So if you're in power formation, you're going to get speed or flight level ups. If you're in speed formation, flight or power level ups. And flight formation, speed. No, in speed formation, flight. Whatever, you get the point.
You know, I don't think I knew that, actually.
By the way,
we've had 3 playthroughs to mention that. This is the first time it's been brought up.
well, I guess we get to.
At least you didn't run into the caboose of the train.
Well, I guess we have to. I guess that played over. Super Genius screaming.
Team Dark, ladies and gentlemen.
Team Dark. Team Dark, ladies and gentlemen, where we lose our frickin' minds over goddamn rail switching.
This is, I mean, we've already done 3 stories. Again, it has been a little bit since we recorded the last story.
Yeah.
Well, not the last story. The previous story we recorded, we recorded 2 stories in the same day. And, yeah.
By the way, these switches have a special property, and I had to.
Oh my god, Giga!
I had to.
Giga! Things Giga did wrong. Didn't slide boost jump past that gap.
Zwat, this is Sonic Heroes, not Crash Bandicoot Heroes. I
Yeah,
wish
but
I
you
was playing
can-
as Crash.
You can slide boost jump after the out
okay.
in this game. It's a little.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I just mention the perfect timing of Just Watch This? Like, you heard Just Watch This, and then immediately after Omega said worthless consumer bottles. It's like, just watch this, you worthless consumer models.
Gotta love when that happens.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Oh, great. I'm getting flashbacks to the William P. Ghost on freaking Dragon Mines. Because of how close I was next to that freaking minecart.
They said no, you are going to the low path. And you didn't take the cooler shortcut.
Yeah, I didn't take a shortcut.
I taught you that shortcut, Giga. Come on now.
I was about to. I was gonna ask. I was gonna bring this up earlier, but I want to ask. What the hell's with the asteroid coaster clips?
Well, we're on rails, so I imagine something about coasters. I had to.
Also, I'm not the only one that saw that egregious bit of pop-in, did I?
I didn't
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
it definitely popped in.
I didn't see it, but then again, I might have blinked.
Yeah.
I'm still recovering a bit from the Seattle trip.
And meanwhile, Zoe is just being a mush. Like, my cat is just enjoying my attention.
Yeah, I'm still recovering a bit from the Seattle trip, so I'm still a little jet lagged.
Well, don't you know, Giga? Cats are the only animal able to become a liquid.
Well, I don't think this. Well, this cat doesn't really turn into liquid as much as I want, as much as I wish. Given this is a tiny house, we can only fit cats in it, or in terms of pets.
These ribs are really fucking good.
Having ribs?
By the way, yeah, I was trying to get up there because, never mind, Zoe decided, yeah, I was done being petted now.
Yeah, you have to get up there to progress.
Yeah. And I usually do it with Rouge or just Flight because, not taking my chances.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, don't do what I'm about to do here. Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, I did that numerous times during Team Sonic in failed takes, so.
I like trades.
That's why I switched rails.
Show, what the fuck are you doing, man? Turn your ass around!
Yeah, but that's why I always, at that part, I switch rails to the right so that I don't get stuck by that rail.
Anyways, we're gonna take a shortcut.
Nice. You love to see it.
Hashtag styling.
Yeah. Oh,
Things
goodness.
Giga did wrong. Didn't triangle jump to get the 1-up.
Look, it looks what. If I tolerated this game way more, I would do that. But because because I was wiped from this particular playthrough of the game, no thanks.
Let me remind you, you purposely did the hardest story first.
No, I did not do the hard story first. The practice, I started with Team Rose. Then I tried to bear Team Sonic, and I figured, because we were almost done with Team Chaotix, I figured, you know what, why continue Team Sonic? I might as well get Team Dark out of the way.
Okay.
And even then, after Team Dark, I didn't want to continue. No thank you. I've seen this game to completion so many times, but even then, after watching it, like, playing it or watching it doesn't matter. I just felt wiped.
The fun thing, the first time I was playing through Sonic Heroes, I remember I cleared Team Rose first, obviously, but then I cleared Team Dark, Team Chaotix, and Team Sonic all in the same day. As in, like, not straight start to finish, but, like, I ended their stories all in the same day. And then it took me some years to get the remaining 2 emeralds. And unlock last story.
So why do I have what? So another problem with this zone, because we were all having to get certain emeralds with certain teams, I had to get this zone's emerald, and it took me several attempts.
Okay.
And I had to.
Okay, what did I miss?
Oh, just
Giga ranting about collecting this stage's emerald.
And on top of that, I had to play the stage multiple times just to get second attempts at the emerald because I failed to get the emerald during the recording for this playthrough. So I had to splice in a separate recording where I did get the emerald because that's when I realized, oh shit, the PC version's boost mechanics are fucked.
That explains why I had so much trouble trying the special stages in the PC version. Huh.
To get the emerald, you have to not boost.
It's like every classic fan's wet dream. Don't boost.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this place is called Bullet Station because there are certain areas that we get fired out of, like bullets.
I was gonna say bullet station, more like bullshit station. Heyo.
By the way, don't get too close to that thing when you're trying to get the special stage key, otherwise you just get automatically pulled into it.
I think isn't it only if you jump near it?
I wasn't even jumping one time when I was trying to get that key.
Which way is Cannon facing? I'm pretty sure you're missing a
The.
there. What type of grammar is the, by the way? I forget.
You know, I was tempted to put a like now you know moment from Bill Nye, or just the more you know thing from NBC.
Yeah. By the way, we're now at the point where Sonic stage will start.
I think the word "the" is an indefinite article. Don't quote me on that.
And yeah, I am playing this cautiously. One of the things I absolutely despise with this game is that if you get hit with the key, you drop the key. And I hope you know where all the keys are in the stage, because heaven forbid you get hit at the very last moment and that was the last key. Yeah, and I had to restart this stage because of that, because I wasn't close enough to a switch, causing Shadow to rocket his cell instead of hitting the switch and pulling it.
I still stand by the notion that Lost Jungle is worse.
Okay. Okay, Lost Jungle does have its own issues, but I'd much rather play that than this stage.
Getting the A rank in Lost Jungle.
No,
not even getting the A rank, just getting through in an expert manner was
Since we're on the topic of special stages, can I at least bring attention to now the fact that I now played a little bit of Sonic Generations 3DS? I can safely confirm that it's the best version of the Heroes special stage because it controls rather well, but Sonic Heroes 3DS is not very polished.
Hold up. Sonic Heroes 3DS?
No, Sonic Generations 3DS, I mean.
Yeah, and as a Rush fan, yes, that is the correct opinion, because Generations 3DS, it's bad. I don't know how they screwed it up, but
you saw the little jolt I did? That was the game. That was me trying to switch a rail, but the game put me back on the rail.
I've had that happen to me too. Also, nice clip of Super Genius.
Also, I don't know what the deal with. I don't know what you guys are talking about with Generations 3DS. The game was fun for me.
It's fine, but it's easily the least polished and worst. Yeah, it's just like they honestly tried, but.
Well, you say they tried, but the thing is the classic Sonic level layouts for what is it, Green Hill
Casino Night and Mushroom Hill.
Casino Night and Mushroom Hill. They're directly copied. That's why at the end of Mushroom Hill Act 1, you've got the checkpoint and the 3 rings, and then the level ends.
And let me remind everyone that that in order to have the 7 stage count for those special stages, which by the way are just accessible normally, you don't need to do anything special to access them in the 3DS version. You only get 2 stages per era after the Genesis era.
And what kills me about the 3DS version is that it really should have just been purely handheld era games, where it's just like we could have had Master System Green Hill, or just they just keep Genesis Green Hill, but there was a Green Hill in Master System, so we can count it as that. But they could have just been all handheld era games.
Yeah, like,
I mean, being fair,
Tropical Resort.
we could count Tropical Resort.
Tropical Resort, yeah, that can count as a DS version. It was, from what I recall, that version of the stage is more closely based off of the DS version of Colors rather than the
Yeah, it even has the same stage gimmicks.
Yeah, but
its classic theme is still the laziest in the game, though, or should I say, lack of classic theme.
We should have had a Sonic Rush stage, and we should have had a stage from each of the advanced games instead of.
We have a Rush stage in general.
Yeah, I was about to bring.
I said, well, okay, if I said Rush, I meant Rush Adventure. Yeah.
Like it should have been. It should have been like what? It should have been like it should have been Green Hill. I don't know what would be the best zone from Sonic 2 SMS, but it's either that or a zone from Sonic Chaos, like
oh, you know, you're absolutely right. Green Hill, excusable, it's Green Hill, it gets the pass.
I've got it. Green Hill, Green Hills, Mecha Green Hill. Boom.
You are give this man a reward, he is absolutely right. And
Green Hill, Sunset Park.
Oh my god, yeah.
It should be like Sunset Park for Triple Trouble, but Sleeping Egg for Chaos.
No, guys, for Sonic 2, Underground Zone. That's the only zone
it does. Yeah, because especially if you played on the Game Gear, it's the only zone you ever saw.
Yeah.
I was actually going to throw in my my serious vote. I was going to pitch in for Gimmick Mountain.
Yeah.
I still need to play the
Robotnik Winter.
Yeah, I still need to properly play through the Game Gear and Master System games. I remember I've tried Sonic 1, but some of those levels in Sonic 1 or SMS are.
As for my pick for the transition era, aka the advanced games, I want to say Angel Island for Advance 1. Music Plant for Advance 2.
What'd you say for Advance 2?
Music Plant.
Yes.
I was going to suggest Heat Crater because I actually really like that zone's music.
Yeah, but Music Plant is arguably more unique and iconic.
Fair enough.
And then for Advance 3, I'm thinking either Cybertrack or Chaos Angel.
Cybertrack, because I really don't like Chaos Angel's music.
I love Chaos Angel's music. It's
I think the problem with Giga.
Your problem is that it was used a lot. And that's not fair.
I mean, to be fair, it's a thing of oversaturation. If you listen to something for too long for extended periods of times, you will eventually grow sick of it.
It's also a bit too droning. I prefer Cybertrack wholeheartedly because it freaking kicks ass, and for some reason, the first part of Cybertrack Act 3 reminds me of Gent Egg. The first part of it.
GINTEGG.
But yeah, for Sonic Rush Adventure, either Pirates Island or Sky Babylon, I feel.
Not Machine Labyrinth.
I was going to nominate Haunted.
Machine Labyrinth is alright, but Pirates Island, Pirate Ship,
I was going to.
Babylon is just.
Oh, Ghost Ship. I said
Ghost
Pirates
Ship.
Island and Ghost. I was thinking of Ghost Ship when I said Pirates Island.
Well,
Haunted ship, not ghost ship. Haunted ship.
Haunted Ship. Yeah.
Warrior Shipyard.
Yeah, sometimes I don't like being that anal about it, but sometimes I wonder if I'm really the one Sonic fan who knows like every single fucking thing about this series.
I knew the name. It's just been a while since I played Rush Adventure. Okay.
Guys, you know how anal I get when people call me channel theme or me plaza theme Wii theme when the Wii theme is the Wii menu music.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I like if you're calling it the Wii theme, you're too young.
Boop 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 boop.
I mean, to be fair, I also get cheesed off whenever people say Green Hill and Green Hills are the exact same zone when they are clearly not.
One's plural.
And one was the basis for You Can Do Anything in terms of music. Alright, was Red saying something?
No.
Oh.
And don't get me started when people say Banoi. I hate when people say Banoi. It doesn't sound like bunny. It sounds like someone's having a stroke.
What's Benoit?
I'll leave Benui alone.
What's
Say
Benoit?
bunny! It's not that hard!
What's
You.
Benoit?
But the point is though, it's the meme. It's people. They spell it BNUUY.
Oh, that. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
There's a reason why I say bunny or buns or rabbit.
I thought it was just Bunny. Bunny.
Ugh. Like, fam, I understand. It's one part of family. Though that gives the impression that fam could be short for Famila, and Pam could be short for Pamely, but I digress.
Pamela Anderson.
Oh my. You just reminded me, actually, of, that I have, unless it's been beaten, I have a world record in New Super Chick Sisters as Pamela Anderson.
What the fuck?
I remember at the end of that video of the recording of the world record, I was like, new world record! I feel not very accomplished at all.
You know, I think I know what the title of this part. Rant Canyon.
If we're talking about irrelevant world records, I had 3 at one point.
Oh?
True, they were the first times on the board.
I mean,
it was for Sonic 3 Air's competition mode. I did it as all 3 characters, and they were all the first times on the board. So I can legitimately say that I once held 3 world records.
Nice.
At one point, I had 3rd place worldwide in Oil Ocean Act 1 and Mania.
Yeah, I've largely been I used to be very high in Sonic Rush, but a lot of other people have been learning the routes and the like more than I have, and I'm comfortable with my skill at the game right now. I might learn the new routes later on, but
yeah, as I said, there's almost new found as well.
Beautiful. Oh
That
no.
was the last key. That key right there was the last key. I have to do the entire zone all over again.
You didn't have to show it.
I think he did,
Yeah, but
for
it's fun
posterity's sake.
Look, this is the only time I had to show a full zone again because
Act. This is technically an act. This is Act 2. It's technically Act 2 of a zone.
Technically an act, technically a zone.
Vegeta.
Now, I was thinking of playing Sonic 2's Supersonic theme, but I think I thought, you know, I like this one better because it's a little bit longer.
Flash, do you hear that?
That is
feel that.
because you know
Devil,
this
is that
zone
noise?
made me livid, and
I
that's
feel that.
like, and that's not the only zone that made me livid. When I was trying to practice freaking Final Fortress, again, lack of checkpoints meant that zone was much harder than it needed to be.
Denise, do you hear that? Oh God, is that my wife? Leave me alone! You already took the kids! What more do you want?
That's why I do the thing where you ask me if I can feel that.
Hey,
I already
Flash.
did that.
Flash, do you feel that?
I taste that.
No. Do you hear? Dylan, do you hear that? I feel that. Go on.
Well, no, there's a second part of the joke later on. I think it was when they were summoning the dragon for Gohan's like, can you feel that? I taste that.
Alright, now. Hey, Kreg, do you taste that?
Well, no, there's no third tier.
No, improv.
God.
I'd like to imagine at this point Xiao just ran out of his breath, so Omega just has a recording of it going on his speakerphones.
And like Rouge is like, please stop this.
By the way, if one character gets crushed by that, that Team Blast was done to get Omega back. They're dead until you use Team Blast.
Okay, this is officially one of the best parts of the playthrough, bar none.
Or Giga, or if the power character breaks the thing. But the problem is you lost said power character underneath that thing, so you couldn't exactly do that.
Yeah. Just fuck this zone. Fuck trying to get this desert stage ring. It's just like, you better hope that prompt appears, otherwise you would do what I did. And I was switching to freaking flight formation because I do not trust myself. I had to go through all of that. And Shadow, see that prompt? Yeah, thank you. Do that.
Now I want you all to just imagine if, you all know I edited my playthrough to look like, with only my successful runs. Imagine if I showed all of my unsuccessful runs where I cut the run because I didn't like how the performance was going, or whatever. Yeah.
I had to go through all that, and even with all the points I get, I ended up with freaking, I believe, a D rank.
Yeah, Team Dark is a lot more blah about
This just got over.
What happened with Omega's aura?
God.
You showed me that edit.
Damn it.
Off guard.
Giga.
I had to.
It's the last ring!
That's because I got a ring before then. I guess that's why I missed the last one, but I had to. Oh no, C rank. I got a D rank on one of my retries to get the special stage again.
Oh, that made me. That was a good laugh.
So yeah, I had to splice this in, so let's get that damn fourth Chaos Emerald. I only boost like a couple times, but I'm usually spending most of the stage not boosting. Yeah. That's what I was trying to do, get on the stage upside down.
Nice. That actually seems like a good strategy. If you can keep the speed up.
Yeah, he's not kidding. He's already catching up to the Emerald. He's barely boosted. What the fuck?
Holy.
Yeah.
Giga, you've made a discovery about this game that I knew, so wow.
I had to look this up. I literally had to look up if the boosting in the PC version was busted, and sure enough, it was.
Yeah, apparently, it's felt to me in some cases that going upside down in the special stages, if you can keep the speed up, is actually a worthwhile strategy. And yeah, sure enough. And of course you get a huge gauge bonus because you didn't boost. Well, you did it.
Let's just say I thought this was going to be the longest part. Hello, cursor. But no, there are two more parts after the next part that are just as long.
And hello, Cursor. Is this the credit sequence in Pokemon Sword and Shield?
God damn it!
Did they ever update that out?
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not aware of that being updated out.
I had to re-upload this part because this part really didn't want to upload in 60 FPS. So yeah.
That was nice game.
So yeah. Bullet Station really did not want me. It really did not want me to win. Even after I win, it was getting its last laughs. Son of a Submariner.
Ow.
Channeling our inner Kefka, are we?
Yeah. I need to play the Pixel remasters. Though I'm gonna replace the text first, but yeah.
Supposedly the only real benefit of 6's remaster is the music.
Yeah, but I do wonder if there are like any mods that just like depending on the translation, because of course Ted Woosley translation.
Oh, the Ted Woolsey translation is fucking amazing.
Alright, we got rid of the ball sack of the egg albatross. Now let's get rid... Actually, no, those were the wings. This is the ball sack.
No, this is the shaft.
The shaft of his long.
This is why I have not uploaded this to Pornhub. I know I'm practically beating its meat, but no, I'm not uploading this to Pornhub. Also, we are now back down to the Egg Hawk. And you thought Sonic Colors were used, bosses.
Yeah. You know, you bring that up, it just reminded me Little V-Bills made a cover of that fucking jingle, and it's amazing.
Wait, what jingle?
You know,
What jingle?
the fucking Pornhub community jingle thing.
Oh!
It's fucking amazing. It's so stupid at the same time.
It's not exploding. It's not exploding. That's because time froze.
Beautiful.
BFG division.
I was gonna say speaking of horny, I wanted to talk about something involving Rouge, but considering the part's almost over, I don't think I'm gonna get to talk about that if trend is going right. I'm not gonna get to talk about the thing I wanted to talk about until part 6. Whoa.
Well, I hope you remember it, but guess what?
Okay.
Eggman, and why was I built with sensors?
Don't you hate when you find a random robot clone of yourself that never appeared in the fight? Also, are we going to ignore the fact that Neo Metal Sonic has turned into the T-1000?
Yes.
I don't get how he managed to get that power on him.
Well, how did he even get to turn into Neo Metal in the first place? There you go. That's the answer. That's the point where you say that answer is nothing.
That just raises even more questions!
Exactly. See you next part.